Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I've been wanting to make videos for a long time, and I think now is a better time than ever. I'm unemployed, mechanical engineer by trade, and I got laid off on Boxing Day with a text. A fucking text. Dude. I was just talking to 3 guys my age down here at the old pier, the lakefront, and they are holed up in a homeless shelter right now, struggling just because cost of living is insane. I would come home from work after 44 hours a week, and I still play semi-professional lacrosse, so
Rice slides down low. Shot is blocked in front by McDonald. Curtis at the top now. Backhand pass to Rice. Tries another one, and McDonald once again makes the save. Great defensive shift by McDonald. Now we're going to have a penalty to the Timbermen as soon as they get possession. And McDonald, after some hard work in the defensive side of things, he gets rewarded with a big goal.
I would work out or I'd have a game or a practice to go to. And I would dream of making YouTube videos and expressing myself creatively, I guess, because I was a creative person in high school and chose an engineering route, but I would just feel so empty, man. Just drained. Like I don't want to do anything besides, play some video games or watch a show or watch some YouTube, get inspired maybe, and tell myself that I would, and never did. Maybe it's because I can't afford a house. There's just, and it's gonna get worse and worse. And I mean, I'm in one of the worst markets in Canada, but still, man, like, it's insane. I don't know. Just don't know.
This is one of the most convincing AI-generated videos I've ever seen.
It seems so blocked. Yeah. Houses are, because usually you could buy an affordable starter home, it would raise in value over your life. Like even the entry level stuff is all locked out.
Right.
Stocks are too expensive. They're at all-time highs. Real estate's at all-time highs.
Canada, maybe more than every other major student destination, has serious issues with tertiary education facilities that are little more than empty buildings that let people into the country on a student visa.
That you are a slave to the car. Like everyone else in suburbia, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot escape without a motor vehicle.
Proper care of the elderly, veterans, the homeless, and people experiencing mental illness. But on the cusp of what could potentially be a shocking yet unifying revelation that two-party electoral politics exist primarily to subdue class consciousness, divide people into politicized consumer groups, and program Americans with the illusion of democracy while maintaining and preserving power for the ruling class.
Someone posted to Twitter the graph just animated of from 1950 rent
wages versus
wages,
and I saw that. It's mind blowing.
I mean, it's like radicalizing. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that and healthcare and education, all that stuff is
just watching the fucking gap.
There's a lot of times I've wanted to start this journey and did. I have videos shot and they're just sitting unfinished, because I don't know. I really don't know why. Maybe because I would just know that I can do better and it's never good enough. So this video is going to serve as a yeah, it's probably not what I want. And it's probably, I'm going to be sitting in the editing room being like, that's out of focus. I wish I had this shot, but it'll be done. And hopefully just start my momentum going forward, you know, and just keep this as a sanity check for a creative outlet, if you will, because, you know, I think I need to create to survive a little bit. And I feel like I'm suffocating sometimes, especially with the way the world is right now. But you just try to see the soothers in life, I guess. Stop and smell the soothers, kids. I just feel sometimes like we're just so commoditized, like our social interactions have been delved down to apps and monetary. Everything's costs money to do, you know? And in a very car-centric world, I cannot find a flat fucking rock to skip for this cool shot, and it's ruining my day. I feel, you know, in our car-centric world, we are just isolated in our suburban homes in a bubble, and then we get in our car bubble, and we go to our work bubble, and then we get in our car bubble, and then we come back home in our home bubble, and we live a good chunk of our lives through the internet. And less so, where the heck is a flat rock? Oh, that's not bad, actually. Let me skip that. Let's see. But yeah, in a time where I can't even afford a car. I was just given one by not given, but, you know, helped out by my parents. And if I didn't have that, I don't know where I'd be. I almost threw the mic by accident. It's isolating. You know, and at 24, I even talked to my doctor. She goes, you know, you're not supposed to be feeling like this. I wish I could go back to my 20s, but I guess this is just kind of the world we live in now. Yay. But the point of me bringing all this stuff up is, what is the point? Maybe with all some of this pain and agony and isolation, I can create something worth watching again, you know? And eventually get into a healthier headspace so I can move on, I guess. I don't know. Feeling just so unmotivated. This is pretty water. That did not work. Sometimes you just need a e-bike ride and to drive all your problems away. You know? I also really am not the biggest fan of filming myself, and this video is kind of just to get comfortable doing that. Yeah, I don't know, I need a little change, you know? See if I can finish unfinished goods, because I think that's a good practice to get into, just to finish something you start. Oh! Woo! But, yeah. You know, I also, like, even my close friends, when they're working 40 hours a week or whatever at their job plus commute. So when they come home, all they want to do is kind of chill themselves. And I don't blame them. It's draining, like, you know? And so as a consequence of that, I see my friends less, and even still their social battery is drained. I've seen things in the workplace that people have they're just soulless. They've sold their time, their not just their time, but their priorities, their health. Like it is just status quo to destroy your mental health, physical health, and eating and everything. Your sleep schedule, it doesn't matter, for the sake of a job, because you have to, because the job market is awful right now. And it's such a, I want no part of that. None. Maybe I just had some bad work environments, and that's probably true, and I know that. But it's frustrating things like that can exist. Yeah. So this is what your unemployed friend is doing on a Friday afternoon, is sitting by the water and ranting to a camera, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Hide me in the editing room. I know you're hating me right now, but hopefully some of this is usable. But like I said, remember, this is an experiment, and I just need to finish something. And so I'm going to finish this, even if it is hot garbage. Ugh. Hot garbage. That's a good band name, Hot Garbage. I gotta write that down.